Running to Peter Griffin and his cat. Dude, it was so weird. He just like... He didn't even come into the room that I was in. He was on the other side of this wall, and he stopped in this doorway, and he was just like, wow. And then he just ran off. I was like, what the fuck was that? I mean, it made me laugh, don't get me wrong, but I was just like, what the fuck? Strange. What the hell are you doing? Damn, sometimes those nicotine pouches really fuck with your throat. Note to self, do not do Peter Griffin impression with nicotine pouch. Burns. Burns something. Burns something a little crazy. I swore there was a stash right here. Hut 1, hut 2, hut 3, hut. Old dirty bastard live and uncut. One of my favorite Owen Wilson lines is in, I think it's Shanghai Noon. When he's talking about giving Jackie Chan's character cowboy name, and Jackie Chan's like, John Wayne. He's just like, John Wayne, that's a terrible cowboy name. I don't know what it is about that, but it just fucking makes me laugh. John Wayne, that's a terrible cowboy name. The way he says the word terrible, I think, is what really gets me then. I don't even know what that is. My God, you scared me, brother. You need anything, man?
What's up?
Yo, what up, player? This guy's planning to shoot me. He wants to make sure he's in the clear to do so. What's up?
Oh no, you just like standing there staring at me.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe you needed something. You just, I don't know. You approached and seemed like you needed something. I was like, hey, what's up?
I just wanna grab shit and go.
Oh yeah, no, same. Yeah, absolutely. I'm down with that. Let's do it. Let's loot the place. What are we waiting for? What's that? I love you. He doesn't love me back, dude. He doesn't even care about me. Fuck, dude. I thought what we had was special. Dude, honestly, that guy could go fuck himself. Owen Wilson has such an interesting voice. Like, he's trying to whisper to a crowd. Dude, it's so fucking weird. But, like, I don't know. I like it, but it's also like, why you sound like that? Oh, Wayne, that's a terrible cowboy name. Hut 1, hut 2, hut 3, hut. Old dirty bastard, live and uncut. Ooh, a little sewing kit. Don't mind if I do. Stay away from that box. It's my box. Okay, you can have it. You can have that box. Oh, dirty bastard, live and uncut. Ooh, I just got weird. Oh, it's getting framey in here. What the fuck is this FPS? Oh god. Ooh. Jesus, 100 of them? Ooh, I do fuck with that. I do fuck with that. Yo, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. What the fuck? This is actually pretty good loot, dude. What the fuck, dude? I'm thinking here's what we do. We go boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Shake it a schwa. No more rain. Hut 1, hut 2, hut 3, hut. Oh, dirty best, Labrador cut. I cannot get that out of my fucking head. Head noted. You fucking motherfucker. God damn it, I fucking hate player scavs sometimes, bro. What a piece of shit. How did I not kill him, by the way? Motherfucker was whiffing like every shot, and my barrel was in his fucking mouth. God damn it, what a piece of shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. I hope that your scav rep is dog shit for the rest of the wipe, and scavs just never stop attacking you. Wait, locals... What a fucking piece of shit. I finally go into that motherfucking compound and get good loot for once, and some son of a bitch sees me pick up an electric motor and wants it that fucking bad. Just ask for it, you dumb fuck. Use social skills. Oh well, it's not like I had any of that stuff to begin with. People like that fucking annoy me though. It's like, brother, just speak to me. If you say, hey, can I have that electric motor? Odds are I'll be like, yeah, go ahead. Fucking dumbass. God, that makes me mad. That actually made me mad. I'm upset. I'm a little upset. Fucking ass. 14 fucking 15 goddamn minutes. I gotta wait now because of some dickhead. Can't really do it very well right now, I'm gonna be honest. My fucking throat is so dry from all of the nicotine pouch. Speaking of which, better take a little gulp here. Whoa. Open up your microphone to me. Say, hey, brother, have you seen any electric motors around here? Be like, fuck yeah, I have, dude. Here you go. I hope that guy never experiences a cold side of the pillow ever again. Hope that shit's always fucking warm. Like, I hope that dude is always sleeping on recently used pillows for the rest of his fucking life, man. I just don't understand how I don't win that fight there, dude. Because like, as soon as I realized, like the second he pulled the trigger, I was laying into his ass, and he just doesn't die there. That's actually insane to me. The reg has been super weird today, though. Like I laid 2 mags into this dude earlier on streets, and it killed our marathon run. And this wasn't some like uncertainty type shit. It was like this dude was running directly at me and or crouched and stationary in a room in both of the instances that I mag dumped him, and it's like how do 60 fucking bullets in this dude's upper so and face not show you the ammo I was using when it happened. I'll show you. Come here, come here. Yeah. Right here. It's not that's not a terrible ammo type. Apparently that dude's face was made of anything above tier 5 armor. Interesting. Interesting how that shakes out. Yeah, it's been really Reg has been very strange today. I don't know if it's Tarkov servers, if it's on my end, or what the fuck's going on, but like Jack was trying to shoot at a scav earlier, and I mean I was literally looking at his stream, and he was just aiming right at this stationary scav's head, and it just wasn't dying. It was strange. Uh, hate to list all the complaints right here like that, but like Christ. Bad enough that the game is already made to be a difficult game, but when difficulty is added to the game because it doesn't work half the time, it's just frustrating. Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's like I don't give a fuck what kind of helmet you're wearing. If a goddamn if a desert eagle hits you in the head, for instance, at the like your neck is getting broken. Like at the very least, yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like you're not walking after that. Like there's just no way. Even if you survive that shit, you are gonna have so many goddamn crazy injuries. Like you're just gonna be pretty much fucked. I feel. Then again, what do I know? I've never been shot by one, so. Like I get Tarkov's going for more immersion and less realism, but I don't know. It's crazy when the beta test lasts, nearly a decade, and I feel like it's definitely very apparent that it's still in beta a lot of the time. Because like registration doesn't just affect shot to hit, you know what I mean? It also affects like whether or not your character registers the ability to vault on something, a certain jump, making it onto a certain ledge so that you can climb even further using the vault mechanics. It's just shit like that, like how 64 tick servers in Counter-Strike are harder to bunny hop in than 128 tick servers in Counter-Strike because it updates the position of your character more frequently. Your bunny hops end up more accurate on 128 tick. So it like having poor registration isn't just a gunfight mechanic that becomes like very glaringly bad. It's every aspect of the game.
the yin and the yang, the hip and the hop, the stupid fresh thing, the flippity flop.
Yeah, esports ready. Fucking arenas having like pro league tournaments and shit. Can't even get a fucking shot to register in a fucking server of 10 people. Interesting. I bet that shit does feel kind of clean on LAN though. Like, I bet Tarkov does work really well on LAN, I ain't even gonna lie. I bet that's about the only time that it works really well. I mean, look how crisp single-player Tarkov feels, you know? That shit actually does feel really nice. I'm gonna lie. Well, this isn't a bad spawn for what I need to do. Hut 1, hut 2, hut 3, hut. Oh, not the best alive, but not cut. Don't worry, I'll just miss the easier shots of my life real quick. Forgot I have to go this way. Boogie. The audio in this game is so fucked right now. That mannequin fucks with me every time. Oh man. Leveling covert movement skill, BRB. They just turned power on, I think. Yeah. Is that an idea? Is that upstairs? Wait, those are player scabs already. Ah, fuck. Whatever. How does that?
Блядь, тут нашего завалили!
Fuck is this guy at?
Сука, ёбнули насыва!
Dumbest place I've ever done surgery. What routes do PMCs usually take on this? Other than, you know, running directly in when they spawn. Couldn't figure out if he was aggroed on me or not, and then he decided to be. I go to Ollie, man. I whiffed those. I'm scared. Yeah. I hate that they turn almost always right when you get a fucking sight on their head. Or, the second you decide to do anything besides have your gun ready, it super annoying. Might be a guy laying in the grass to my right. Oh my god, we did it. I can do those stupid reserve tasks. I should have just pushed those PMCs that were up the stairs at Ollie, but they just had too good of a fucking position on them. I need caffeine or something, dude.
What's happening, eh, punk?
What is that thing doing?
I think it's a radio capable of morphing, changing everything here.
Where are we?
What is this place?
What is this place? Why, it's like a dream.
Slim Thugger. Drank by the paint, drove by the pine. Headed to the club in the boss top down. Slim Thug about to climb, representing H-time. If you love me, you gon' smile. If you hate me, you gon' grind. I won't style, Slim Thugger. On a hunt and up, guess what I just found? Come as VIP with me, we post up. What? We blowing purple stuff, we pouring purple stuff.
We blowing purple stuff.
You can tell if we rich. When I hit the club, all the girls show me love. Wine at the bar, got drank by the jug. In the VIP with the chicks and the drugs. It's a TIP, one being Slim Thug. When I hit the club, all the girls show me love. Wine at the bar, got drank by the jug. In the VIP with the chicks and the drugs. It's a TIP, one being Slim Thug.
That guy loves the fucking oscillate the low pass filter. Oh fuck yes, dude! Holy shit! Oh, I never have to scav on reserve again. That is fucking crazy. I don't even remember what I put in it, unfortunately.
In the event that working on pornography, then I'm brain fucking. Nasal stuffing with this lyrical cocaine and inflame their sinuses with acidic ruffins. So you make sure to ass down and grab them up because it presents in a future film where your cousins are touching each other. And in that count, how many idiots have I murdered today? Logic, Aoxix, possibly Carlos Cave. A couple bitches from my past, smelling ass yesterday. All my fans who swore to God that I'll never change. Well, apparently I'm the future test for Kimberly Park. Where we would personify the timeline, I duplicate art. Come back from the future as the one in effect. So get the smog machine on, cause I'm walking on set.
Been out the loop for a minute, Hot Wheels spinning seconds and brewing. Tenfold ninjas in backyard, good time to music. Sure can see a membranes, an eye for an eye, side for your side. A lie for all color demise, color my lines, brothers in arms, family ties. Vanity cries, insanity from justice's mind. Turkish malfunctions, formulate junctions from juxtapunctions.
Shoot it off with an AK.
Tracing dear tray with a blue pen, born solely for blueprints. Salivate the trueness, activate the ruthless nuisance from the booth. Spit and roll with werewolves who transform. Fast, long gone, the meaning behind every song is implosive. Prepare the set too explosive when I wrote this.
I'm a shoe yelling propane and his other mother attempting to figure out why abortion was never discussed. Cause maybe I would've had a chance if resistance was cuffed. The God before my existence was thrown up into the devil's nuts. Cause life was deep throwing as a penance to have me here. Maybe it would've been easier if my parents were both queer. Then the concept of love would've transferred instead of setting me here. Figuring out why autumn's leaves are on in the middle of the year. Equinox, I rock the socks off for the eclipse. Solar power on when I'm starting through shit. Moon prism make it when I come on her tits. Regret formulates as soon as my mind and bottoms and sits. A bomb, a heart, a rawness, and a common that hits. Pistol to the temple and my hospital sits. I never existed, I'm just a ghost with a bottomless clip.
After hours of Illinois. Authentic, real name, no gimmicks. I got a carrot cake. My eyes bloodshot.
Wait, these guys put out a new song? Right back.
You got my attention, the tension is tandem. You cure my addiction where you're pulling it out. So I come to see you just to come in the front seat. We aren't even naked, we aim at the house. You fit in my right hand without even trying. On your hip is a handle, people call it a belt. You're my little greyhound, so take off that egg coat. Lot of problems, I can figure them out, yeah. face down. Wake up broken now. Drive home, no radio on, no lights on my head. I swear my God, I see God, are you giving me head? So I roll down the window, cold black rushing in. In the front seat, I'm a million and I need 3 seconds. That was filthy, I love it, how we pretend we're above it and end up tied in a knot with the radio down, where I forgive you for laughing at my coffee cup tattoo in the
These guys suck now. Unfortunate. Album's still good though.
Think of the cold trapped inside. Silver snow globe, shake it slow. Shake to a home, shake it slow. Shake it slow.
Trying to find a list of cultist stuff.
What this again?
Dude, almost 2 years is kind of nutty. 6 months in advance? Goddamn. Thanks for the resubs, I appreciate it. Love you.
I start a convo in a CVS, finish at your house. You'll never hear from me. Don't ever hit me back again. Yeah, just call
Interesting.
when you want. I'll come after she's gone. You're stalling, beating hot, no more after this one. On the first day, I'll let you catch your feelings. No, I just say she ain't fully in my cage. Name is envelope, don't make it call me when you want.
Guess we'll find out in 8 hours what we're pulling there. Mobile game.
A cream beam of leather looks so stressed. I was lonely. Older, with some money but to bed. Yeah, just call me when you want. Oh, come after she's gone. You're stalling, beating hot, no more after this one. But on the first day, I'll let you catch your feelings. thought I can't take you anywhere. Whatever I try, end up with the money to get by. Crazy on my word, yeah, I'm cute. But you still want more. I'm not hiding out, I'm taking a breath. Everybody changes, some fast. If we don't talk today, you don't have my breath. If we don't talk today, then I don't want your breath.
Alright, let's see what tasks we actually can do right now. Oh shit, I got Prepper level 4 at it?
I'm up every hour, never down on myself, because I don't have the facility to know what you felt. So call it living in a minute, call it living cheap. I call it never be a father, all I think of is me. Cause if it won't work to love me wholly, to watch me when I hurt, dry me when I'm dripping. Entire summer I've been gifted. It'll never work out. Figure something else out. Baby, it's okay. I'll go home early today. It'll never work out. Joke around the city with your charm on my belt. I could call your sister, keep your thumb in my mouth. I don't set a boundary, then get out on my feet. I keep pictures of us, I know you're thinking of me. Cause if it won't work to love me wholly, to watch me when I hurt, dry me when I'm dripping. Entire summer I've been gifted. It'll never work out. Figure something
No, I never got super into Post Malone, but I heard he's doing a whole country thing now. I like Post Malone as a dude, like as a person. It's pretty cool. I just don't really fuck with his music too much. There's like a certain... I don't know, there's like a certain refinement that comes with like popularity, and I just don't fuck with the sound of it. It's just like done, I don't know, it's just like all done up in super professional studios that all make the production of it very much so like a textbook cookie cutter way of doing things, and it all has like the same very refined sound, and it's not like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's really fucking hard to explain, but I bet it is min-maxed. It is min-maxed, dude. They just squeeze the absolute fuck out of it until it is as appealing as it can possibly be in terms of how it is mixed and everything. I mean, it's made to sound flawless. That's not to say that he isn't a creative person and that he doesn't have skill, talent, whatever it may be. It's just I don't like the way it's all produced. It's just produced in it. Like I wish it was more like raw. Like, you know, when you listen to like a Joey Badass album, like his first two albums especially, you can tell that he had a hand in making these beats and these instrumentals, like in the production aspect of it. So like the way that I was explaining last time that we listened to the EP that the band I was in released way back when, that's how I feel about that EP. Is it's just too refined. It's done professionally, and it is done in a way that this dude learned how to do it in college for audio production. It is very textbook. It is very cookie cutter. Even if the music itself wouldn't be cookie cutter otherwise, the production of it makes it very, gives it like this, it came off of a baking sheet kind of feel. I don't know. It's made to be enjoyed. It's made to be accepted and digestible. And I know that's a fucking long ass winded rant for the fact that you only asked me if I listen to Post Malone's new album. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, the more popular that artists get, the more refined their sound becomes, and the more obvious it is. I mean, you spent a lot of time fucking with that shit, that it's just done in this very textbook way. Or to put into words without sounding like a pretentious as fuck, like hipster type person that just like is like, no, it's too popular. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I'm trying to sound like. It just isn't appealing to me that there's no rawness behind it. Like, okay, here's the best example that I give all the time is a band called Slothrust. Like, you can definitely tell they have a hand in their own production and or chose a producer that suits their fucking sound when it comes to just like raw garage. I want this to be fuzzy. I want this to be distorted. I want this to be something different. You can definitely hear Black Sabbath influence in this shit, but you can also hear a lot of just like garage rock. But yeah, I use this band as an example all the time just because it's like, this is what audio production should be right here, is just allowing the band to sound the way that they sound, but making it so that it is suitable for like all speakers and all households, you know, versus, you know, just trying to make it as appealing as possible. I do like Post Malone, but small doses kind of thing. Like, you will never catch anybody. You will never catch anybody that produces like a Post Malone or like a Katy Perry album allowing vocals to sound the way that these vocals sound. It almost sounds like, for lack of a better example, it sounds like she is singing with like a blanket over the microphone or something. You know what I mean? How it kind of runs into those like flat kind of wavelengths where it's just like, I don't know how to really put it into words, but it's like, but it's allowed to have distortion on it. It's allowed to be fuzzy and shit. I love the fact that you can tell that the drums aren't quantized on this song as well. So they're not made to fit exactly into the time signature, you know what I mean? Like, there are definite blemishes on the drum track. There are definite mistakes there. You can hear the fact that both of his hands are hitting the snare during that ding, like that part, because the two hands are landing at separate times and shit. Like I don't know, it's just like interesting to me that it's allowed to be this way, and that's the kind of music that I enjoy. Is just like human shit. Put my cans. I have to put on my cans to hear it proper. Are you like an audio nerd as well? Yeah. Yeah. To be honest with you, most producers, even outside of like, you know, popular artists do it, but I mean, I feel that it is a lot of time to cut down on studio time in terms of tracking, because it's very costly to have an engineer present. It's very costly to have a producer present, and it's very costly to take up time in the studio with a full band versus, you know, the producer being able to sit in his room in his studio alone and mix in the decided time that he would do so, right? So I think a lot of it comes down to like record labels cutting costs and stuff like that, and it just became kind of a popular thing throughout the industry in general. Whereas it's just like, wow, this is really efficient, time saving and money saving. You should be doing this. You should be quantizing your drums. I make a lot of digital drum tracks because I am still trying to find the right way to treat my drum kit is set up and mic'd in like a dining room basically, and it's just, I don't know, I gotta change out all the heads, I gotta mic it all up, so I usually end up just using my MIDI controller and just drumming with my fingers on pads to make all of my drum tracks, and I just loosely quantize everything to where it like still has blemishes and shit like that, but it will fit your bass kick drum hits and snare drums into the time signature, so that it's not like fucking you gotta redo the whole track, which is like, it's, to be fair though, like pretty much anything that I have done that on is typically like an unfinished project that I'm just like quickly trying to get a bass idea down, you know. Audio carries a lot of the same properties, so it's also a natural interest. I'm into speakers, headphones, and audio reproduction. That's fucking awesome. That's really sick, actually. Yeah, people like really underestimate the power of and the importance of just like a good set of fucking speakers, man. I don't know, it like kind of blows my mind sometimes. It's just like if I show somebody a song and they start playing it on their phone, I'm like, I don't know, man. Word, that's fair, that's fair. I do more so enjoy like the engineering aspect of it, because I like understanding phasing, and I like understanding what makes something just sound good no matter where you play it. Like I like that kind of shit, but the production side of it is just fun. But the engineering aspect of it is fucking interesting. Like it's so crazy how the frequency spectrum works, how, you know, sounds interact with each other, frequencies interact with each other, and how they can cancel each other out and shit like that. It's just super interesting to me. Like I like that shit a lot, but I do also enjoy producing. It's just like fun to do, like goof around, make cool sounds and shit. But there's not a lot of like real brain power that goes into it, unless I'm trying to like actually compose something, you know, which is not very often. That I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make something so good, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make something genius. I usually just like meme about and fucking throw a bunch of shit together in 15 minutes to an hour to maybe 4 hours max, and then I'm like, damn, this sounds cool. And that was fun. That's about it, though. but I like trying to figure out how to make like gain staging and shit like that. Like I don't know, I like setting all that shit up too, just to kind of cool. I have a boombox from '79 that I trash picked. The speakers were blown, electronics and tape deck didn't work, so I'm making a modern Bluetooth speaker and the boombox shell. That's fucking pretty tight, actually. Yeah, I don't know a lot about electronics, but and just like electricity in general, but a lot of people say that having a background in knowing electricity and electrical is like very helpful when it comes to audio engineering and production, because it's like you can just, I don't know, you just cut out a lot of bullshit that way. I mean, like the wiring in this house that I live in right now is so fucking old and shit that like my studio monitors just always would produce like feedback no matter what I did, and it shouldn't happen just because they're running through, you know, preamps and an interface and shit. They're not running through like the motherboard of my computer, so it's just weird that there was like always noise and shit. So I got like this de-hummer, I think is what it's called. Got your job fixing airplanes because you're good with electronics? That's fucking tight, actually. That's really tight. That's super dope. What does working on airplanes for you entail? Do you work on like a lot of like the engine aspects, or like interior, or like is it just anything and everything that has to do with a plane you're fixing? Or is it like the electrical, or like what exactly does it entail, I guess? Because that shit would make me nervous as fuck, personally. Like I used to make parts for commercial and military aircraft out of just like, you know, composites. So it was like carbon fiber and graphite and shit. And that was kind of cool because we made like silicone hoses and shit for like NASA space shuttles and the Mars rover and stuff like that. So it was a lot of cool shit that I you know had my hands on and stuff. Like that's pretty dope. But at the end of the day, there's also a lot of stuff that I'm making parts for that like probably aren't so good. So it was like, I don't know, that aspect of it kind of bothered me a lot throughout the time that I did that. It was just like, fuck, dude. Not that in some way, shape, or form you're not kind of always contributing to something as negative as that, but in terms of like military shit. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It was kind of cool. I definitely did have some sense of like pride from it, but it wasn't like I didn't want it to be like my fucking life, you know. Yeah, like I don't know, we made parts for like the A-10 Warthog, and we made parts for V-22 Osprey. Made parts for Apache helicopters, fucking stealth bombers, stuff like that. So not really stuff I'm like. It was cool to know about all that shit, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I couldn't get my head out of the conclusion being that I was making parts for shit that was killing people, like directly. You know, it was like, it's kind of hard to like wrap your head around that, even though you're not like, obviously it's just like, I don't know, it's just probably just some overthought. Because it's like, a job is a job is a job, right? But at the end of the day, it just like, I don't know, thinking back on it, it feels kind of weird. But I did enjoy working at that place, and most of the people I worked with were dope, and like I said, there was a lot of cool aspects of it, like the space shuttle stuff, the Mars rover stuff. That's cool shit, but Damn, dude, the fucking picture of those fucking engines and shit, that's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, it's just like, because at the end of the day, you know, people can twist it any way they want and talk about defense this, defense that, but I think it's more on the attacking side than the defending side a lot of times, so it's like kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to reason with for me personally. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that shit looks intimidating though. Is it like nerve-wracking, or is it like hard or anything like that? I don't know. I know that's kind of like a childish ass, or like a childlike question. Like, is that scary, dude? Is that fucking scary, bro? Ever get nervous about that shit? Like not doing it right? Engine inlet and not touch the top. That's crazy. That's actually fucking cool though. Like, it's so crazy that like I can look at these pictures and like see that plane in the background, you know, and be like, oh, it's an airplane, but the actual scale of it isn't recognized until you're like standing next to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is nuts. Yeah, I like that shit. That shit is real, like, super dope. I don't know. I like mechanical shit in general. I'm not by any means like good with cars or anything like that. Like, I can do the stuff that'll keep me rolling. You know what I mean? Like, I can change tires, change oil, changed an alternator once. That was like kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. It was in a fucking '96 Ford T-Bird. It was a pain in the fucking ass, but that's just because I didn't know what the fuck was going on initially. So it's like, rely on procedure and policy to keep people safe. Or, yeah, I bet, dude. I fucking bet it is. Like, that's fucking... Because one of those motherfuckers fires up at like the wrong time. That shit'll suck you straight in, you know? Like, that would be scary as fuck to me. Like, we used to work with... Okay, so do you know what an autoclave is? I don't know how common that is in terms of like equipment or terminology. Like, I was homeschooled, you know what I mean? I don't know what other people are experiencing out there when it comes to like what they're working with. Stack of paperwork, yeah. Big oven, basically. Yeah, it's like a cylindrical oven that applies like heat and pressure using fucking nitrogen, you know? And it's crazy because it applies negative pressure underneath the parts that you're like making, because you vacuum seal them under this bag, and then you suck them down with like, you know, basically industrial vacuums. It's you know, an reverse air compressor, right? So you apply that negative pressure from constant vacuum, and then there is like a positive pressure. There's like a positive pressure going on top of it from the autoclave, and it's like bleeding out resin and cooking it so that the part can harden itself, you know, graphite, carbon fiber, etc. I think that hospitals also use them for like sterilization and shit. But it's really fucking interesting to me. But anytime that I would be fucking with claves and shit, I was just like so nervous when other people were around, because it's just like, bro, this isn't some shit to like be trifled with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be like fucking around over here, because like if I forget where you're at, that nitrogen, you know, starts being applied to the recipe. You're passing out in there, and I mean you're fucking getting hit with like fucking 120 psi. So yeah, vacuum bagging. I didn't know if vacuum bagging was common. Is it just like common throughout like the aerospace industry in general, or what? Because like I had never heard of like vacuum bagging and shit until I started doing that job. But yeah, vacuum bagging is super like interesting. Very interesting way of like making something. I don't know. I just would have never guessed that that's how that shit was like done. But it was like once you like learned all that shit, it's super interesting. Like I always found like pretty high interest in all that shit. Like I was always so fascinated by it. Just like I cannot believe this works this way, you know? Like somebody thought of this shit. Like the whole idea of just like composite parts in general is just like mind-boggling to me. Like fucking insane. Sure, on both ends, you still winning. Goddamn, bro. None of that shit matters. Truthfully, none of that shit matters, dude. Like on a good day, I'm like a 5. But I get by, one, not giving a shit what anybody thinks, and 2, just trying to, I don't know, bring joy to whatever situation I'm involved in. That's just it. You just gotta be you, dude. That's it. Tagging is really common anywhere. Composites are prolific, mostly for repairs instead of initial production. Word, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's dope. I've actually never, outside of the place that I worked, had a conversation with somebody that like knew what the fuck I was talking about when I tried to explain it to him. So it's pretty dope that you like know what composites are and shit like that, and like just how like I don't know, all that shit works. Is pretty cool. Never had that experience, truthfully, so I appreciate that because it makes it a lot easier on my brain when it comes to trying to like explain the shit. That's super dope. Yeah, don't get me wrong, like claves and shit like that are like super interesting, and it's fucking impressive to me, but like anytime I'd be operating one, I would be like, just let me do this. Don't be near me, because I will be nervous as fuck that like something bad could happen. I don't know. Like I just like I don't know. Like that shit was. I took that shit pretty seriously when it came to that stuff, at least. It was scary, man. It's not that it's like scary, right? It's like, I mean, it's like shooting guns. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, this isn't fuck around time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is something to be taken seriously because somebody could get very seriously hurt with this. You know? Like that's just how I feel though. That's dope that you're into like headphones and speakers and shit too. But that's something that I really fuck heavy with. Like, I don't know. Anybody that owns like a turntable or like a vinyl setup or something like that, I always try to encourage them to look for like, you know, older brands of speakers that people have discarded because they're made like pretty damn well, and they provide like this super warm, like nice fucking sounds to them, like Pioneer and shit like that. Those are really nice speakers. Worst place to be is complacent and reckless. Always be looking for worst case because it could be that day. No, that's exactly right, dude. Like, my best friend's dad always said, it is good to be nervous because it keeps you on your toes. Should something go wrong, you're prepared for it when you're nervous, you know? Like, he was always saying some shit like that. It was just like, damn, true. But and you know, it was always in regards to like whatever sport we were playing at the time or whatever, you know. But it applies to a lot of shit. Like you could apply that to a lot of stuff, and that like it's just one thing that I've just like always remembered. It's just like it's being nervous is that's good. That means that you're like, you know, you're present, you're aware, making certain everything is like in working order and being done correctly. Otherwise, if something goes wrong and somebody gets hurt, it's fucking that shit ain't good. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to fly on a fucking piece of scrap metal, dog. So if I have a hand in it, I'm gonna make sure that save on that shit. Yeah, that is a good way to bring yourself into, you know, give yourself some perspective so that you don't like trip up and fucking become complacent. You know, it's just like there are. It always sounds like kind of melodramatic to say, but there are lives at stake when you're doing any kind of industrial work whatsoever. Like you gotta be, like you gotta pay attention and shit like that. So that's good. Good mindset. Like it's not just like people in the military and shit like that that are dealing with lives at stake when they go to work. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking. It's a lot there, like it's a lot of blue collar jobs, dude, where it's just like you gotta keep your wits about you. Damn, I can get fucking Karuns now, dude. Look, Cab, you ever had runza? You ever eaten runza before? Ever heard of it? Oh man. Hit you with some knowledge, boy. Hit you with some knowledge right away, boy. There's a fast food restaurant specific to Nebraska. This shit is. I won't say that it's like that right there is what a runza is. It's I mean the fast food place makes it with meat, cheese, and cabbage, but it's originally made with meat, cheese, and sauerkraut. It's pretty good at in the fast food form as well. But yeah, that's runza. Fucking dope. I know you said at one point you drove through like Nebraska when you were going to where the fuck was it you were going? Was it Montana? Oh, yeah. That was Honest Abe's. Mallory swears up and down that Honest Abe's is the best burger she's ever had. So. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That was in Lincoln. Yeah, yeah, that was definitely Honest Abe's. I do remember you talking about that now. That it, like wasn't open. That shit is heat. Yeah, I can't remember where you were on your way to. Sorry about that. I think it was Montana, wasn't it? You were like going snowboarding or something. Dude, if it was not Montana, I'm gonna fucking be like, damn. Well, I tried. That was my one guess, dude. How you have what Whataburger? I've never tried Whataburger. I've always wanted to. Hell yeah. Utah, but close enough. Okay, I was pretty damn close. I was way closer than I thought I was gonna be, actually. It's fucking dope. Rodeo goat and those burgers are freaking good. Word. Dude, I fuck with burgers. Like, it's crazy how like regionally burgers and pizza are just like staples of certain places. And hot dogs, man. What the fuck is with hot dogs having like, you know, regional fucking staples and shit? Like, you got the Coney dog, you got the fucking, you know, you got your New York dog, you got the Chicago dog. Like, what is with that shit? It's so weird. Also, while we're talking regional staples, when it comes to food items, Chicago has the worst one, and it's fucking Chicago deep dish. That shit's overrated as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's not that I won't eat it. It's not that it isn't good enough to consume. It's just that I don't understand why. There's so much pride over it, because it's just tomato cake, dude. Just tomato cake. That's all it is.
Yeah, we actually make it really thick, and we put cheese under the sauce, and that's our innovation.
Yeah, no, it really, dude, it fucking is lasagna. It fucking is lasagna. That's fucking crazy. Never thought of it like that, but it is fucking lasagna. Wait, when are you coming through Nebraska? You gotta fucking get Honest Abe's, you son of a bitch. You fucking better get Honest Abe's, you motherfucker. Like, threaten you into trying this burger. No, I can't do that, because I can't hype it up too much, because then it'll be like mediocre. You'll take one bite and you'll be like, man, it was too hyped. Like, I was expecting this to be God's gift to fast food or something. You know? You take one bite and you're just like, psh. Word, hell yeah. So since you're able to like fly, like on these planes that you work on and shit like that, is like being able to drive somewhere like kind of a relief, or is it like, would you rather fly? Like, I don't know, me personally, like I fuck with a long car ride. Like I fuck with a long drive. I love that shit. I don't know, it's something about it, man. Like being able, okay, you're first of all, you're in the confines of your vehicle where nobody can bother you. You literally cannot be bothered by anyone. Um, well, other than other, drivers that probably terrible at it, and that's the reason that I'm made aware of them is because they are terrible at driving. But other than that, listen to whatever music you want to listen to. Fucking just chilling. It's just like so relaxing. But it gets old. I drive anywhere within 8 hours without a thought. More than eight, I have to think about it. But I'd still rather drive. Damn word. Yeah, I think. I think I would. I think I'm the same way. Truthfully, like my best friend and I used to like make the drive from Lincoln to Denver like every so often, just like on a whim, and be like, "You want to go to Denver today?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, let's hit it." And we would just fucking drive to Denver for reasons, for herbal supplements. To Alaska from Ohio took about a week and a half of driving, 10 to 12 hours a day. Holy fuck. That is insane. Pretty dope though. Cuz I mean, I bet you got to see so much. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like a highway guy. Like I don't really fuck with like the interstate or like the freeway or whatever the fuck people refer to it as. Uh I always like taking like highway to places cuz you just see so much more of each state when you like take, just the highway, man. It's sick. Yeah, Denver is dope. Denver's fucking. M67 grenades and Tarkov are a win button. If you guys ever need something that's gonna get you out of a situation, like if you're in a gunfight with a person that's seemingly kicking your fucking ass and you know you're probably gonna lose, pull out an M67, look straight up, and then readjust your aim down just slightly, ever so slightly. Throw that bitch straight up in the air in the direction of the person shooting at you, and I can almost guarantee you will kill them. Montana, then north through Alberta, British Columbia, Yukon. We were driving due north for like 5 days straight. It's wild. Alaska's so far away. I would not have guessed that Alaska is like geographically that fucking far, but that is actually crazy. Now that I think about it, it would be that fucking far. That's fucking insane. You know those kill streaks you get in Call of Duty where it like an airstrike comes out of the sky and just like fucking kills somebody for you? That's what M67s are, and you have access to them without killing a bunch of people in a row in Tarkov. It's the craziest cheese ever. Insane. Man, I wish I would have went back and clipped it last wipe. There was this dude on streets that like ran through this like tunnel or like archway, and instead of like chasing him or peeking him through this like alleyway that he ran through, I just launched an M67 over the top of the fucking buildings that he ran to the other side to. And he came into my chat and was just like, "How the fuck did you kill me with that grenade?" And I was like, "I didn't know I did until now. I did not know that I killed you with that until right now." But I threw him over these fucking buildings on streets, and they landed on the other side and fucking killed him as he was trying to run away to heal himself. Shit was fucking crazy. I really wish I would have went back and clipped that moment because it was just so dope. But yeah, I never really fucked with nades until last wipe, and I don't fuck with any nades except for the M67 because I got a little bit of a reputation when it comes to explosives in video games, and that is that if they are in my hands, I will kill myself with them unintentionally. Used to be Fortnite rocket launchers. I used to kill myself with Fortnite rocket launchers like constantly. It is so funny. There's like so many clips of me like fucking. There used to be anyway. There used to be so many clips of me like entering a build battle with somebody, and then I pull out a rocket launcher and they put a wall up in my face, and I fucking blow myself up and die. Yeah, if you're not really a nade enjoyer, then the M67 is the nade for you. Trust me. Trust me, dude. Because like I said, I've never really fucked with nades aside from like in Call of Duty, for instance. Like the grenades in Call of Duty, just the regular HE grenade works exactly like the M67 in Tarkov. But have an intuitive sense of handling them, that's pretty dope. Yeah, because I mean, that was likely at a time where like baseball was like the thing that you knew about, right? Seems like kind of a less common thing that people know a lot about or even enjoy baseball, which is kind of sad. Sad because I like I mean I played baseball for like a lot of my childhood. Like I played baseball for like 10 to 12 years, and that shit was fucking awesome. Love baseball. I don't remember where I put there. It is. For sure, 100%, dude. That shit is yeah. No, that's fucking crazy. Crazy you say that. For sure. Yo. Yeah, it's weird that you don't really like see that shit too much anymore. You don't see like I don't know, at least I don't anyway. Like it used to be I remember when I was a kid it used to be fairly common. You'd see like other kids like playing pickup games of just like sports, and now it's like not really a thing. Not that I'm like a major like boomer about it or anything, or I'm just like these kids don't get out enough. They're not active enough, you know what I mean? It's just like it's just something that I've observed, something I've noticed. It's just weird. Weird difference in hobbies and interests and shit, I guess. And we listened to we listened to all that album except for the yeah, I fuck heavy with baseball. I like how much of like a chess game it can appear to be when you like know everything about it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just pick up on what teams are trying to accomplish and what they're doing against each other in any given moment of a fucking baseball game when you've played enough baseball, you know? It's like, I don't know. Whereas like, you know, you got like football and basketball, they're like very high action, high movement, high energy. And then there's baseball, and it's just like you can just see them all fucking with each other, trying to make a cool, or like a fucking, you know, worthwhile play or shit. It's kind of dope. Not that baseball can't be high action, high energy. It's just like they set themselves up for it first, and it's just so interesting. I loved that shit. That shit was awesome. Like thinking about what you're going to do next. I like that shit. Fucking low. It's weird how many fucking fights I just have not won today. I gotta remember to check that at the start every time so that I know. Also, I should keep track of the amount of grenade kills that I have, because even outside of having Grenadier, it would be really nice to be able to tell when I've killed someone with a nade. Got 5 grenade kills, his wife's got it. Okay, for a second I thought that said I found 1,000 keys. I was like, holy fuck. Navigate unknown AM radio stations. They're a strategic radio station which are super powerful. 50 kilowatts, most places in the lower 48, you can hear at least one of these stations. Dad was a big Phillies fan and would tune into Philadelphia AM radio station from the upper Midwest to catch a game. That's fucking dope. Is your dad also in that like industry? Like, is he like super into planes and stuff like that, or is he like a freaking pilot, or like into the same shit you're into, where you're like fixing them and shit? Or my entire family are Braves fans. They're huge like Atlanta Braves fans, and I first and foremost was a Yankees fan, and second a Braves fan. Not at all. I just like baseball. That's pretty goddamn funny. Yeah, I fuck heavy with baseball. I fucking love baseball. If someone, like, when it comes to whether or not I fuck with somebody, when somebody says that they fucking hate baseball or they think it's boring or something like that, I'm just like, kind of fuck with you a little less. You know what I mean? It's not, because it's just like, I don't know, to have maintained an interest in baseball even outside of having the ability to continue playing it is just like, for some reasons, it's just something that is indicative of, it's like indicative of like a kind of person that I think is like more thoughtful, I guess, because I think a lot of people disregard the sport because there is seemingly a lot of downtime, but when you're paying attention, it's everything's for a reason. It's all super interesting. It's very strategic. I don't know, a lot of setup time and shit, and then execution. It's kind of dope. Just stream any game, but I still have core memories of the Red Sox broadcaster. I'm not Joe Castiglione. Is that how you say that name? I don't know how to say that name, but I feel like I was close. I feel like I did it. Fuck. I'll take close. I'll fucking take close, dude. Yeah, I fuck with baseball heavy. That shit's dope. I haven't watched baseball in fucking years, but it's just something that's like helped me throughout my life in so many cases that like it's just mind-blowing how many lessons I had learned playing the sport that I have been able to carry with me throughout like life itself, you know, like how being fundamentally sound in anything you're doing is far more important than being impressive. Like I fucking apply that thought process to like everything. Knowing the fundamentals of something should be first and foremost your main priority. You should never concern yourself over whether or not you are impressive or appealing or what have you. You should just know that whatever you're doing, in practicing the fundamentals, you're eventually going to be goddamn good at it. And that is way more valuable than being impressive. Anybody can impress you, you know what I mean? Learning fundamentals is knowing something, and being impressive is just like, you know? A good example I can use is like guys that will like hit on women or like go out of their way to try to get with women and apply like a trial and error kind of process or whatever. You know, it's just like, it's just trial and error in terms of trying to impress, or job interviews, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm not trying to impress these people, you know, like, or I shouldn't be, but it's like, for a lot of people, it's just this trial and error process of like, if they fail, they come back, they try to impress. If they fail, they come back, they try to impress, and it's just interesting. I don't know. Humans are listening to Tarkov. I'm like fucking just sitting here thinking out loud over some fucking baseball knowledge, dude. That is baseball knowledge, though, straight up. Like I don't know. I apply it to everything, and there is not a single thing that I have taken interest in my life that I haven't been like very good at, just because I don't give a fuck about whether or not someone like thinks it's cool or thinks it's different or impressive or this thing that stands out. What I care about is whether or not I am satisfied with my ability to do that thing or be involved in that thing. Fundamentals, baby. Can't take apart a plane and put a plane back together without knowing how to turn a wrench first. You know what I'm saying? Fundamentals, baby. Actually, we don't use wrenches. I'm just like, well, fuck, dude. Well, then I don't fucking know shit. I'm missing some. Ah, it's fucking bandages, dude. Bandages, bro. Fuck. Yeah, that's why I like obsess over like aim training and shit like that when it comes to like playing any competitive first-person shooter or whatever. It's like I want to be fundamentally sound with aim and movement. Like even decent like aim and movement will carry you to an above average level in most first-person shooters. Because most people don't practice fundamentals. They rely on the fact that they have main character syndrome and they think that they were born with like this talent and that they just like deserve to be at this certain level, but it's just not. And that's anything though. I mean, people just be like that in general. Oh man. Well, back to Tarkov, I guess. Sorry, guys. That was a lot of talking. Trying to think of some pedantic asshole comment, but you got me. It involves a lot of wrench turning. Can't lie, wrenches good. Wrenches do be getting sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, that is funny as fuck. God damn, that's funny as hell. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know. It's about knowing how to do that first, you know. It's like, I don't know, gotta stick with the, you gotta have the patience and like go through the order of things that need to be known. Knowledge, fundamentals. You gotta learn the skill. And learning the skill starts with the fundamentals. I mean, my brother and I used to just sit in our room for fucking hours when we started becoming interested in like playing music and shit. We would sit in our room for hours and play the exact same fucking guitar scales. And I bet for my parents that shit was so goddamn annoying. Like, I bet that shit was just fucking so irritating to listen to after a while, but that's how you learn how to do it, you know? That's how you learn how to do something. Fundamentals, you get familiar with it. Develop the skill. But it does require a fuck ton of patience and a fuck ton of discipline. Because I know practice is fucking boring to a lot of people, but personally I enjoy it. I can sit here for fucking 4 hours and hit aim labs. I could fucking, you know, stand on the fucking mound totally alone for fucking hours and just throw baseballs into a fence or whatever, you know what I mean? Or sit in my room and play the same guitar scale for fucking 8 hours or whatever. It's like, I enjoy that shit because I know it's getting me somewhere. But I feel like a lot of people don't value that very much, and it's kind of sad. Anyway, sorry for talking you guys' ears off there.
And on the racing tracks, Wilbur, he is sleeping, he is scared, he is sore. I think about him, and he thinks about me, no one knows. Crossing hooves. Later in the bargain bin, I thought I saw some dentures, horsey teeth, human teeth. I heard a rumor you were frozen underwater molecules. Clusterfuck. Or did they grind you down when you were only sleeping, making you Elmer's glue?
Alright, let's get us some fucking sniper kills. Hopefully. These ones? Oh, can I not bring stims? Oh, how do I miss that? I suck so goddamn bad. God damn it. I fucking knew that was gonna happen too. I am just whiffing shots today. I don't know what my deal is. Also, why is that dude standing out in the middle of the fucking open just leaning back and forth? Like, if I could get out of here. Get out of here. Stand still. Put your head in my crosshair and let me kill you. So yeah, anyway, that's the fundamentals I was talking about in action there. Oh, Merry Christmas. Fuck, I lost my trip mines. Motherfucker, dude. Damn, I should have threw a nade at him. How much does this sell for? Can you even sell this? Fuck, when does he reset? Damn it. Let's see here. Where do I get access to? Give me your ammunition.
I'll eat the mud. I'll suck the sun.
Wait a minute, actually I can use AP rounds on the good nasty.
Puncture the clouds. When I I told you once you were my son because you grew inside me. But who says size has an effect on what I'll never tell to you? You told me once I was a child as my fists pound your mattress. I'm not accustomed to this trial and error trial, don't try me out. The way you narrow your eyes at me suggests that there's some tension. I don't regret my upper-handed stubborn ways, hand me all of it, and don't come down until your chemicals give you permission. That's how it works, that's how it works, but sometimes things don't work at all.
I forget the stim. The spawns on this map are so bad. But did someone not spawn in this bunker? Damn, everybody's downstairs already. I kinda hate how much of a little freak I'm playing like, but I don't really know what to do. Like, I'm 100% about to run into people that are just full autoing the fuck out of whatever SMG they decided to bring in so that they could run downstairs, and I'm stuck here with a fucking bolt action. I knew more about the marked room, where to look and shit, so I lost a lot of. Oh shit. Wait, what? Somebody was already in here and they took the key cards out of the wallet. They were a cheater got in here and took the fucking key cards out of the wallet. It was like, why was it already searched? Like, do wallets just open like that without needing to be searched? I don't think that's how it works. Spotted a shadow. Okay, I'm dead. Oh my god! I fucking suck! Oh, flashlights and Tarkov. I love that. Quick, guys, get him with the flashlights. He's got a bolt action. Yeah, pretty aggressive and pretty standard. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. I fucking whiffed my ass off anyway, but Jesus. Quick, fellas, turn on the floodlights. He's got a bolt action. He could hurt us really badly. Can't believe I fucking whiffed that. M995. Okay, I bet you any amount of money that dude found some Labs key cards in a Willer's wallet. One thing that I noticed at the beginning of the wipe is a lot of very low level players have really good fucking ammo for the fact that their KDs are all dog shit. And the ability to, you know, stop and assess a situation before they go barge in. That dude stopped sprinting right before he decided to come around the corner. Not that it's not a smart move, it's just like you weren't even about to be in my line of sight at all. Or in any angle's line of sight. Just weird behavior, I don't know. Strange to me. Look at that, level 21 with the literal best ammo that you can get for that platform. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm fucking tired, and I suck so bad at this game right now, so it's definitely time to just chill for a bit. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you. Love you so much. Catch you guys probably Monday, to be honest. I think I'm gonna chill out tomorrow. Catch you later, LeCab. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on Monday. I might stream tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow. And then I'm like, well, if I'm gaming, I might as well. So we'll see. You know, you guys know where it'll be posted. Love you, and I'll see you when I see you.